Hello, this is Colin Filler. I thought I'd like to share with you the games that I've purchased since I started my channel. It's not well, I guess it is quite a few games, but I guess we'll just start with the Game Boy games here. Picked this up at a pawn shop. It's called Facepole. It's kind of like a first-person, not really like a first-person shooter, but like a first-person maze type thing. It was kind of fun. Got it for real cheap, so I just picked it up. Also got Tetris. I'm probably the only person that owns a Game Boy that doesn't own Tetris, but now I do. So, on to the Game Boy Advance games. I'm quite excited about a few of these titles, except for this because it doesn't work. And I was pissed off about that, but I didn't pay very much for it, so it's no big deal. I purchased it with these two games at a pawn shop, so oh well. These three games, I just bought these today actually. Advance Wars 2, River City Ransom, which I was very excited about picking up. I love this game. I've never owned it, but played it on emulators and whatnot, and I really like this game. And this one right here. This is Castlevania Double Pack, and this game has Harmony of Dissonance on it, and what is the other one? Aria of Sorrow on one cartridge. And I got these three games for like $11 at GameStop because they're doing a sale right now because they're trying to get rid of all their advanced games. So yeah. On to 360 games. A lot of these I've had before, but I decided to pick up again because I think I needed them in my collection or whatever, and I got them for pretty cheap prices. So I'll start with Batman Arkham Asylum. Mortal Kombat. I really like this game. I've been playing it online quite a bit. I've actually been contemplating buying the little season pass thing that gives you all the characters that they plan to release on DLC or whatever. Fallout 3. And Fallout New Vegas. Afro Samurai. I really like this game. It's not the best looking game, but I don't know, I just like the whole Samuel L. Jackson, and I don't know, just the content material is pretty neat. Pretty cool. I also like the show too, so. Alice Madness Returns. I was very surprised by this game and how much I enjoyed it. I never played the first one, but that's okay because the first one's on here. I haven't started playing through the first one yet on here, but I have beat this game, and it was well worth the money I paid for it. I just, I wasn't really following this game too much before it came out. I just kind of picked it up, just, was like, what the hell, I'll pick it up and try it, and I ended up enjoying it quite a bit. It's one of the best games I've played this year so far. L.A. Noire. This is a pretty neat game. I did enjoy it quite a bit. It was, the only bad thing about it is, other than, the DLC that's been coming out for it and whatever, there's not much to do after you beat it. As most people know, it's not like Grand Theft Auto. You don't just run around and, shoot up people or run people over. I mean, you can't draw your gun or anything, outside of an event where it's like a shootout or whatever, but, I mean, just the story was, very compelling, and, the production was, I mean, just, I like none I'd ever seen before. It was a very good game. It was very much worth the money. And if you haven't checked it out yet, I suggest you do. It's really good. On to the last game I want to talk about, and it's got a lot of unfair, reviews in my opinion. It is not a perfect game, by a long shot, but it's definitely not the game that, everybody's basically, I mean, just ripping this game apart. I mean, just on a level I've never seen before. And that game I'm talking about, of course, is Duke Nukem Forever. And I've been waiting for this game for a very fucking long time. I love Duke Nukem 3D, and just me and my buddy, I mean, years ago, we're waiting to get this game, and it's just, I mean, right now you're probably hearing me talking like, oh, he's a fanboy, that's why he likes it. It's really not. Even if I didn't like Duke Nukem, I would enjoy this game. The load times, yeah, they're long. The graphics don't look that great. I mean, just to me, that's not what it was about. It was fun. It was pure fun to me, and it's definitely not a 10, but it's definitely not a 2. In fact, I've never played a game. In my opinion, I don't think I've ever played a game that was a 2 or a 3, and that's some of the scores that it's been getting, and I just think it was completely unfair. And I also picked up the strategy guide for it. A lot of people, I mean, were like, why would you pick up a strategy guide for Duke Nukem? And it's really the reason I picked up the strategy guide is because it has like a history, of the game and a making of. It was just a really good read. It has all these little extras, under all the concept art and stuff, and it was just really, put the whole, production cycle into a, perspective, and it was a nice little read. It also has all the unlockables and whatnot for multiplayer, and really nice. Well, that's it. That's all the games that I've purchased since I've started my channel. And if I probably won't put up these videos weekly or nothing. It's just I'll probably put them up when I get a stack at least like this. So maybe once a month. Well, thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, subscribe or just leave a comment. Thanks.